Farmers and ranchers from all 50 states and Puerto Rico gathered in Orlando, Florida for the 97th annual American Farm Bureau Federation annual meeting, and an important meeting it was. AFBF was electing a new president, as 16-year incumbent Bob Stallman was not running for re-election.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the President of American Farm Bureau Federation for a 2-year term, Zippy Duvall. The gavel is yours, Mr. President.
Zippy Duvall of Georgia, a third-generation dairy, beef cattle, and poultry farmer, was elected as the 12th president of the nation's largest general farm organization. Duvall said one of the most important issues that he will tackle first is immigration.
There's a crisis across this country of having a stable workforce to be able to get the crops out of the field. Americans no longer want to do the work that we do with the cows and the chickens in the field anymore. It is absolutely vital that sometime soon in the future that we find a solution. It is a moral issue, it's a sensitive issue, but it's a business issue. Anytime we prevent farmers from being productive and we prevent or make it a hardship for them to get their crops out of the field, that immediately is a chain reaction to the consumer that adds cost to it. We have people to feed, and we can do it. The American farmer is so resourceful, and if we can untie his hands and take the burden of regulation off of him, give him the technologies that the rest of the world is enabled to use, we can produce the food that everyone needs at a cost that they can afford.
Mississippi Farm Bureau President Mike McCormick also said that the EPA's controversial Waters of the U.S. ruling will hurt farmers and needs to be overturned.
Right now, we've got it blocked in the court systems, and we're going to continue to work through that. We're a little ways away from being able to attack that in Congress and get anything done on a legislative fix for that, but it's always a big issue, and American Farm Bureau, Mississippi Farm Bureau is leading the way with trying to ditch that rule.
Cotton farmers in Mississippi and across the country are suffering from low prices right now. The 2014 Farm Bill gives the Secretary of Agriculture the authority to designate other oil seeds that can be included in commodity programs.
Trying to get cottonseed declared as other oil seed to get it included in some programs that would be beneficial to our, very beneficial to our cotton farmers back in Mississippi. The prices there are really struggling. The acres are diminishing in Mississippi, and this program would really be sort of a Band-Aid approach to help our cotton farmers get a little bit better safety net in working with the cotton.
Mississippi was well represented in 3 Young Farmers and Ranchers contests. Gaya and Matthew Hawk of Starkville competed in the National Excellence in Ag contest.
And so it's for people who are not engaged in production agriculture as their full-time career. They're engaged in some aspect of agriculture, promoting it and advocating on its behalf.
Our 3 issues were water, biotechnology, and then ag illiteracy. And so Gaya deals a lot with that ag literacy, ag illiteracy, and her work with educating teachers. So that was our main area of focus.
I teach college students agricultural education, and so how they can go out and communicate and educate others about agricultural issues and topics and concerns. And so I really talked about what I've done in the past, and I highlighted one of the programs that Mississippi Farm Bureau helped me with in hosting 13 Penn State students and some faculty members last summer for about a week. We spent going around Mississippi and traveling and seeing our state.
Tedrick Ratcliffe from Rankin County competed in the National Discussion Meet.
The discussion meet is meant to simulate a board-type meeting or a committee meeting where ideas are discussed and some resolution is come to or some consensus. And who can bring consensus to a conversation with good ideas and with a plan to move forward. This year there were 5 questions. There was one that related to water and water rights and how those fit into balanced communities. There are also some questions about animal welfare and livestock treatment, as well as our right to farm. Here at the National Convention, I had an opportunity to talk about right to farm, as well as about ag technology, and then again about water rights.
Tedrick made it all the way to the Sweet 16 before being eliminated by the eventual national winner from Virginia. And finally, William and Kayla Tabb of Webster County competed in the National Achievement Award contest.
William and Kayla Tabb, Mississippi.
The Tabbs are diversified row crop and produce farmers from Eupora. They brought home Mississippi's first title in the Achievement Award contest.
We had gotten pretty nervous,
Yeah, to say the least.
to say the least. But I will say, with, I guess, a little bit of confidence, we felt like we really did well. We felt like we had told our story. And so when they were narrowing it down, I knew, I was like, we either won it or we didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So
It's like being in a beauty review. You know, I watch that on TV with her sometimes, and puts it in perspective when you're the last one and they hadn't called your name. It's
Yeah.
all or nothing, you know.
yeah,
So we were confident. It's kind of like she and I talked about it. Top 10 is huge.
huge.
To win the state is huge.
What does it mean to you to earn this award? Well, I'm not much of a public speaker at all, but we love to farm, and an award is only as good as the people giving it, and that's why it means so much. Farm Bureau, the people of Farm Bureau are good, hard-working farmers, and we want to thank y'all and thank Mississippi Farm Bureau. And we love to farm, and we'll be farming as long as the Lord lets us. So we're really proud of this, and thank y'all so much.
Can't tell you how excited about what just happened in there on the convention floor. We just had an achievement award winner, and in my lifetime with Farm Bureau, I can't remember one, but just a huge achievement for Mississippi to have somebody recognized in that way. Just goes to show you the quality of the young people that we've got coming up through agriculture in Mississippi. Mississippi Farm Bureau is very, very proud of Billy and Kayla Tabb.
And finally, states were presented awards recognizing their outstanding performance in membership achievement and implementation of programs serving their members in 2015. Mississippi received 4 awards in Public Relations and Communications, Member Services, Education and Outreach, and Policy Development and Implementation.